Storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by thunder. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
And we're back with Season 2, Episode 5 of Portal Knights. Anyways, let's get into the game because there's so much to do and so little time to do so. Alright, so as you can see, me and Ross here, we're just, sitting down, getting some drinks. Bartender, of course, always gives us, good clean drinks like iced tea and milk and apple cider and all that good happy stuff as usual. But anyways, now that me and Ross have gotten a little bit to drink, I think it's time to get back to work. Wouldn't you agree, Ross? Oh no, he's too drunk from the from the eggnog.
The fermented cider.
Cider.
I'm ready.
Alright, you're ready? Good. Alright, so we got we got 3 stacks of polished dark wood blocks here. I'm gonna see if I can try to toss them to you from here. Let's see if this works. Oh, good, you got it.
Work.
Yes. Alright, here we go. There's another one. And see if I can try to... There we go. I try to
Perfect.
pull the inventory screen away so we could see you pick it up. Alright, so anyways, what that is, that I was only able to make 2 stacks, and I grabbed the 1 stack of reserve. So our reserves downstairs, all we have is like 33 blocks left of the dark polished wood blocks. So yeah, that's it. After that, we're going to be really slim. I mean, I still do have wood logs in reserve and on me to make more polished wood blocks and make dark wood, but again, it's getting, as I said, very, very slim pickings here. So hopefully they'll work. But again, if you need more, it's okay. We can make more. That's not a problem. I'm just simply saying. That's all. Okay. Anyways, are you ready for transport?
I'm ready.
Oh, whoops, hang on. I gotta put some dirt away. There we go. Ha! Mysterious portal showed up again. That's the one that takes us to that creepy world. But we'll pass. And we have ascended. Okay, let's see. You're okay. I accidentally briefly looked over in the direction where your house is, because I was trying to see where we're at and where you're at, and oops.
Whoops.
Oh, I saw that oops right there. So mega oops, oops. Anyways, I don't even know what to do because I'm kind of jobless at the moment. I can't work on anything. Oh, I went too far. Okay, I didn't look at your house there, but I started walking into the doorway. Oh, speaking of which, don't you need? Oh, I didn't give you any doors, did I?
You did not.
Oh shoot. Let me think here. Where do we even make the doors? Oh, it's under the drafting table stuff. Okay, window. We got large door. Large blue door, large cage door. That's odd though. I could have sworn that I brought a door over, even though yeah, I know there was not one in the box whenever we returned. With the good old iron and wooden door, it's like the of course, picture iron. That's around the rim of the door, so to speak. But then, of course, even an iron handle. But then the center of the door the middle and stuff is wood. Would that, which is regular, regular color.
Yeah,
Do you think that would work?
Fine.
All right. When we get back home, we'll make that. I'd make it here, but I don't have any copper on me. Anyways, even though you're still... No, I can't. It's just, I was about to ask, like, oh, hey, can we look early? But no, we've waited this long. We can wait just a little bit longer. It's killing me. I want to look. Also, the fact I can't do anything right now. I'm kind of... This just feels weird. Normally, I'm always busy working on something. And yet, here I'm not busy. It just, again, it just feels weird. Now, say if this was a few certain other games, then sure, I can maybe take a seat or whatever and sit down and look at the scenery, but sadly with this map, there's not really much to look at. No, again, I'm not trashing on the map here. I'm not saying that, oh, this is ugly, blah, blah, no. No, it's just we've already seen all this, and, I'm just saying there's not really much for me to look at right here. I'm not... Wow, I can't even say it right. I'm just totally... And I'm trying at all costs not to put the camera on the house, even though I briefly did twice now. Well, twice in this episode, once in the last episode. I'm going stir crazy over here. Anyways, the very moment that your house is presentable, immediately let me know, because both me and the viewers definitely want to see what this either amazingly epic or amazingly horrid house looks like.
Now I have a front and back door.
Oh, okay. So I'll need to make two of them, okay. It's like, oh my god, you already have two. You have a front and back door. Oh, the house is already hideous, and I haven't even seen it yet. It's like, wait, what? It's like, but you're supposed to have a front and back door. Yet you'd be surprised how many houses, for some reason, do not have a back door.
Some of them have back doors that have stairways that lead to nowhere.
Oh, yes. Those are funny. And, well, both funny and weird at the same time. I've actually seen that. Not just like, through the internet, but I mean actually in IRL. I've seen it, and I can't understand that. Now, yes, there is sometimes where there used to be a porch or something there, yada yada yada. But I've actually seen where they've had ones where it just was built like that. It never had plans to put a porch or actual stairway or whatever. And I'm like, what? Were you people drunk when you made it?
There are several houses in the town that I live in that have doorways that lead to stairways that had either been torn down or were just never built.
What's funny though is that constantly reminds me of the trap in, I want to say oh wait, no, I don't think it was Dark Souls 2. Yeah, I think it was Dark Souls 2. It was either that one or the first Dark Souls, where there was this massive how do I want to say this? Crap. I don't. I'll just explain since I don't know how to exactly say it. Essentially, there was a doorway that did exactly that, where you open up this door, and then there's like just nothing below you. So literally, if you open the door and just immediately walk through, you fall to your death, and it's hilarious, but at the same time, like, you gotta be kidding me! How could you? That's such a cruel trick, yada yada. So, ow. But yeah, I don't know why I can't remember which game that was in. Because see, I can't remember if I ran across it myself. Of course, I've seen it in multiple videos. But see, the thing is, I've only ever played Dark Souls 2 so far. And if I could remember if I ran across it myself, well, I know that if I did, I would not have fallen for it. Get it? Fallen for the... Anyways, yeah, I know for a fact, because because thankfully I did manage to see that video before ever playing Dark Souls 2, so I, learned to always, look before going through a door. And besides, the game, just the nature of it, makes you need to look anyway. It's just anyways. But yeah, it drives me insane that because I've even thought of this in the past, like, did I run across that door? Did I not run across the door? And I sadly will never know until I actually somehow learn where that door was, or I can never find a video on that again. Yeah, I almost feel like that's almost a joke / nod to those kind of doorways where you just walk through the doorway and like, ah! Whoa! I'm going absolutely batty right now. Oh no, I looked up again. Stop it! Oh! Now I keep accidentally looking over there. And honestly, it's not on... It's totally not on purpose at all. It's just pure accident. I keep looking over in that direction. And... It's driving me insane now. I must ask, how far are you on it?
Well, it's almost finished, other than the minute interior details. I'm gonna need some furniture and that. But...
Is it presentable enough to where we can finally look?
Yes, but just give me another minute.
Okay, I'll give you another minute. 2 seconds later. 69, 68. Oh, wait, what am I saying? 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53. The wait, the anticipation is killing us.
All right.
Oh boy, here it comes. I'm turning the
Wait,
camera.
hold on. Let me get rid of this scaffolding here.
Okay, I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Once you see it, you'll understand why I needed so much wood.
Oh no.
All right, you can look now.
Oh boy. But anyways, as for the scaffolding, it's like, how dare you leave scaffolding behind? Oh my god. I don't know what to say.
It turned out a lot bigger than I expected.
Yeah, a lot. Let me see the exterior first. Oh, okay, that's cute. Okay, that's real cute using the wood blocks as little awnings. That's cute. I never thought of that. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That's actually very well done. Okay, so of course there's that open door to the cold. Now, are you satisfied with the amount of windows, or did you want more windows and I just didn't provide enough window block thingies, or what?
Oh, I'm satisfied.
Okay, alright. Oh my god! Whoa! It looks bigger on the inside! How'd you pull that off?
And mind you, this is the first time I've ever built a house in this game.
Okay, Ross is instant pro. He just joined the pro league. I can't even get this. It's so well done. I can't even like give any pointers at all. I can't even be like, oh yes, if you do this or if you do no, I can't. I just can't. I literally can't even say a thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Ross has totally nailed the his first creative building project. Out of all the projects that's ever been done, he's never built anything before, and oh my god, look what he's done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, big uh-oh. Big uh-oh, Ross. Huge uh-oh, I just spotted it. I'm gonna wish I didn't see it.
And what is this?
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Because I wanted to see if you can figure it out with your new creative powers. Okay, so stand right here. And then what I want you to do is I want you to look up and look between the two rooms. Even if you look straight up, you should hopefully immediately notice it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's a simple fix. But... Oh, wait. Wait, I think we're seeing two different things here. Hold on. Wait, okay, so hold on. What were you seeing? Oh, was it a lighting glitch on your end?
No.
Wait, then what were you seeing? What am I missing? Am I missing something?
The wall needs to go right here where I'm standing instead of where it is.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see that, and I'm not even seeing it still. But what I see... Here, you gotta see what I see. Alright, so stand here. Again, look up. Now, look at the room on the right, and look at the room on the left for the ceiling. That's the key word,
Yes.
ceiling. Now, do you see the one little thing on the ceiling that I see? I'll give you a hint. It's more towards your front door room. I mean, yeah, meaning this room. It's in the room I'm standing right now.
Wait.
There you go. All right. Well,
I still want to fix this wall, though.
yeah. And anyways, as for the ceiling, it still could use a little more altercation. Let me see here. Where are we screwing up here? Oh, instead of adding, we wanted to subtract. Okay, so just give me a minute. I'll help you out here. Yeah, because you added, whereas we need to subtract this. There we go. Okay, now it's good. And also, oh yeah. In terms of the wall, yeah, it's well. See, I did. Okay, you're Now, as for that, the reason why I didn't say or spot that about the wall being not in the middle, because the fact that doesn't matter to me, because you put your rooms however you want. Like, if you want your one room to be larger than the other room, that's on you. That's fine. There's no law that says you can't. I mean, sorry, that you have to have it in the center. But I mean, if you do want to make it in the center, which is what you're doing now, then that's totally fine too.
Yeah, that was my intention.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, again, like I said, when I looked up, I didn't even see that, believe it or not. I only saw the, that ceiling issue.
And I thought that's what you were pointing
out. No, I was pointing to the ceiling issue on the side here, and I'm actually surprised you didn't see it at first.
Okay.
Now, what kind of furniture were you wanting in this place? Like the same stuff we have at home, or specific stuff? Like, what are we talking here?
Yeah, more or less the same stuff that we have at our main base, our
Okie
main
dokie.
home.
I will try to find dupes of what I can and bring it on over here. Wow. Since it's so high, you got a nice view of the map.
Yeah, the roof and the floor took up the most wood, especially the
Yeah.
roof.
Definitely.
Yeah, I wanted to make the rooms the same size.
Oh, wow. Real quick, before you continue building. Come over here. Look how that looks. Wow. Imagine if you didn't put that last little beam up, unless you put one more on the side. And there's just imagine how this looks, how it's like all open and stuff.
That's the profile of a chimney.
Okay, now your center is going to be between... Yeah, I'm standing in the center, so... Okay, yeah, you definitely don't want to put any blocks right here. Yeah, there you go.
Ah.
Even though, for how you have your house built, you technically could make it a 4-room place. You could have literally, like where were the doorway is now. Essentially, you'd put another wall going the opposite way. So basically, say if your wall right now was north to south, you'd put a wall east to west, and then you could have yourself 4 little rooms and put like a few little doors between each room and be able to move around and stuff. So essentially it'd go like this. And again, only just provide an option. You can totally leave it the 2-room if you want. That's perfectly fine. There's no one saying you have to make it any larger. I'm just simply giving a thoughtful option here, which... So here's a little diagram of what it would kind of be like. Like here's your back door. Here's the 4 different rooms with doors going between. Here's of course where your bedroom currently is, where I'm standing, where your bed is, and then here's your front door. Of course, here's your mailbox over here. But just again, give you a visual, mental representation here. But again, you can totally leave it 2 rooms if you want. So, what do you feel like doing? Because actually, you can even do other designs. You can even do, we can still leave the middle, of course, duh. But instead of making it 4 rooms, you can just divide, say, the back. So, essentially, it'd be like this. Give me a second. Wow, actually, no, you can leave the... Well... we can actually leave that closed. So essentially like this, where you have your main doorway here, you got some kind of a big living room kind of set up here, You got your, say, your kitchen back here. You got your door here, and then you got your bedroom over here. But again, there's so many different possibilities, so many different combinations you can do. That's totally up to you. It just depends on like what rooms you actually want. What do you want to build? Do you want a kitchen? Do you want a bathroom? Do you want a bedroom? Well, of course you want a bedroom. Do you want a living room? Do you want this? Do you want blah blah blah? Or again, you could just leave it 2 rooms like a cabin, and then there you go. You got all your main stuff here, and then you got your bed and secondary stuff here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it with the 2-room concept.
All right.
This map has such beautiful sunsets.
Then when the sun rises, the snow turns red, giving you a little bit of a light show.
Because I would make this like kitchen, dining room, and sitting area all in one. And then have like a little sitting area here, and just have this like bedroom, small sitting area, and bathroom.
Oh gosh! Oh, this
and
is
a massive fireplace right here.
Ah, there it is. Okay, there's the fireplace. I was wondering where you're going to put the fireplace. All right. Okay. So you say sitting, fire, bathroom, kitchen. Okay, I gotta remember these different things here because based on what we're gonna need. Oh, now I'm yawning. Crap. Crap. Alright, we need 2 doors. Alright, try to get a lot of this glued in your head. How much you probably think you'd need. Like I know for a fact right now, I know you need 2 doors. Okay, that's obvious. Actually, no. Do you want a 3rd door? Do you want one for right here?
Actually, you know what? Yeah.
Okay, 3 doors. 3 doors then. Then of course you want the chimney. Or sorry, not chimney. Fireplace. So I already know what we'll need for that. Which actually, speaking of which, here, if you let me, I'll work on your fireplace slash chimney. Okay, I'll get that built.
Okay.
I'll install that for you. But everything else is up to you. Okay, so 3 doors, fireplace slash chimney. Okay, so we definitely need chairs. Definitely need chairs. Furniture. Okay, are you ready for transport?
I'm ready.
All right, and going, and gone. Okay, so we got a shopping list here. Mainly mental shopping list, as in it's not written down anywhere. So we gotta figure this all out. Alright, you go around the house and start looking at things that you desperately know that you want, if we have spares, of course. Now, as for these benches, though, I don't think I have any more of these benches. I could be wrong, though. I gotta look. I'm trying to remember what we have and what we don't have. You know what? Let me clear my inventory first. Whoops. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. No. Yes, that one. Okay, inventory's cleaned out. Okay, so that's for your stuff. Alright, so... Would you like a fence around your place? Or
Yes.
was there not enough room? I don't remember. Anyways, what did you say?
Yes, I would like a fence.
High fence, low fence? I'm guessing low fence.
Yeah, low fence.
Low fence it is. I'm gonna have to make more fence pieces. What kind of chairs you want? Do you want the fancy red ones we have in our dining room, or do you want some plain wooden seats?
What would the plain wooden ones look like? Like the ones that we have in front of the fireplaces in our bedrooms?
Yes.
I'm leaning more towards the fancy red ones,
Fancy
as
red
well
ones.
as well as the dining room table.
I'm trying to think what table we have up there. I have two classic tables. Let me see. Do I have anything in this one? This one. No, that's lights. That's miscellaneous. Yeah, so I still need to farm more stuff here. In terms of the table, okay, so I got two classic tables. Again, I'm not sure if it's the same one from upstairs. Whoops. I'm going to check right now. Oh, good, you're in luck. It's the same one. Okay, so how many chairs do you think you need? I have 8 to spare. Well, we have 8 in total. Let's just say it that way. So then that's all I got in terms of the fancy ones. So do you want all 8? Do you want less? How many fancy chairs do you want?
I'll take 6.
Oops. How many stools do you want? The stool would be, I'm trying to think where there's a stool around here. Bar stool. The, bar stools we have. How many do you, of them? Now, we only have 6 total.
I can't think of anything that I would need them for.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. Put that back. Now, I don't have any of the couches that we've been sitting on to spare, but I do have 4 regular fancy looking benches, which again, a bench, where it does not have a back, of course, no. So it's like the couch, but without a back. In terms of like what this thing looks like. Do you want any of them or not? I only have 4 total.
No.
Okay. What the? Oh, you're there. Do you want any large barrels? It's those like winery looking barrels. For the large ones we find in different places. They're like bigger than us.
Yeah.
Alright, how many do you want? We have 12 total.
I'll go for 4. As well as a... there is. If you can spare, definitely a classic wardrobe.
Already got one.
Oh, you got one?
Yep, I grabbed a bunch of furniture already for you.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, in terms of lighting, do you want candles? And maybe some chandeliers? Okay, I'll give you 2 stacks of candles. That's 20 candles total for now until you figure out like what how much you want, yada yada yada. As for the chandelier, I will just throw 2 at you. You see if you you pull them up there, see if you like them. If you don't, I'll take them back, whatever. Just give you options here. Oops, let's leave that there. Do you think you'd have any use for these classic bazaars I'm standing on right now?
No.
Okay. Would you want a wanted poster?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to have some spider webs?
Oh, no.
No.
No spiders for me.
I don't even know how that would work. I think I could just put it up and then take it right back down, but I'm not sure. Well, actually, yeah, it have to be that way. Okay, so that's it for those crates. Let's see here. Would you like any kind of here, better yet, just go through this crate right here and tell me if there's anything you want in it.
Well, I like that carpenter sign.
Alright, here, let me see it. Okay, you can take the carpenter sign. Alright, now in terms of blocks, is there any other kind of building blocks? Like if you quickly go through these crates here, is there any other kind of building blocks you would like to have or need or whatever to make your house any bit better?
Would you be able to? Would it be possible to build a fireplace with ruined stone block?
Here, let me see what they look like. Oh, okay, so instead of the classic red block, we got the... Yeah, that'll work, that'll work.
That would be a better aesthetic for the cabin.
Here,
Or
let me do this. Here, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you are. Let me throw over something because I'm a little full in inventory. I will throw over this. I will throw over that, and I will toss over the candles. Okay, that gives me some room. Okay, 2. I'm just gonna grab an extra one, even though I shouldn't. Nah, I need one. Alright, so we'll do that. Whoops, that was a goof. Okay, oh, that's right, I need the inside piece. I didn't even think of this. I don't even know if I have a spare for the, inside part of the fireplace, where the fire is. Oops. Crap. I don't have a spare. I think the only 2 we had, we used. Uh-oh. Trying to think if there's somewhere I can buy that or craft it. These are blocks, it wouldn't be there. Ingredients, it shouldn't be now. Oops. How about here? Maybe I can build it. Oh, hey, the couch couches that we sit on upstairs, I can build that. Do you want any of them?
oh yeah.
About how many do you think you'll need?
I'd say 2.
2, okay. I didn't know we could build them. Oh. Oh, I need 3. Whoops. Need 3 each. Goof that up. Okay, I'm gonna throw 2 doors at you, and you see which one you like. As soon as I can make the one. Oh, what am I doing? I need this one again. Two, and 1. Oh, wait a minute. I need 1 of that. So it's 1. Wait a minute. What the hell was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Oh, crap. Okay, so I need 2 and 2. Wow. I'm being dumb. Oh, biscuits. I'm out of space. Alright, here, I'm gonna throw some more things at you. Okay. Okay, and so now I'm putting down 2 things I said I was gonna show and see which one you want.
Yeah, this one.
Okay, yep, alright. Just double checking.
Actually, do you know, I was actually thinking,
Which is?
is instead of having the bathroom in the same room as my bedroom, why not make it like an outhouse?
That'd work. Do you have the blocks for it, or do I need to make more?
Oh, I've got the blocks.
Where's the, would you like to have... Oh, there. Alright, here. I'm going to throw this at you. Take a look at it and see if you'd like to have that for your outhouse. Unless you just want to... Well, no. I'm trying to think here. You have to make it a little bit wide, though.
You know what? I'll keep this and use it as kind of an experimental item. If I like it, I'll stick with it.
Alright. Yeah, because we got plenty of them. Oh yeah, I got like 2 full stacks and 7 over here. Alright,
I was thinking about
you first?
I was thinking about putting it at the back of the house, right near the back door.
Oh. Oh, I screwed up. I should have done the other one. Whoops. I left it in there. Okay, I think it's 4 and 4. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I finally built your doors. Now, anyways, there's a few things I think I did grab one of, if you like, and if we have more, we'll try to get you more. Or build more, because I think I might have to build them. Okay, so anyways, oh, okay, so the problem with the bathroom, though, is I don't have any spare bathrooms. The little seats here. I don't even know if I can make that right now. I think, and including the sink. So what I'll probably have to do is I'll probably have to farm that. But the problem is, since this is a farming universe is currently being used for, in other words, not being reset at the moment, I'll probably have to start up yet another universe real quick to farm the what do you call it? You know, materials like that and whatnot. Let me see something here. Can we make? I gotta see. Can we make it? Can we make it? Sink in the bathroom. Not with that. And go figure, not with that either. Okay. So, yeah, with those things, at least at the moment, I have to farm them. So that sucks. Oh, that includes even the tub as well. Okay, so, just like our house, it's going to be a while before you can get your bathroom done. But yeah, the same thing happened over here, so you should be used to it by now. Yeah, it's sad I don't have any lanterns to spare, so that's why I had to give you all the candles. Sadly, I don't have this thing to spare, because we only have just the 2 of the grate there with the fireplace, so it's going to take a while before I can get you one of them. Yeah, I'm really limited on what I can spare. Even though we got all this... Whoops. We got all this stuff. But... It's just... It's crazy on what I can and cannot spare. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hey, what's going on there? It's acting all weird. Like when I pushed the button, it was just... I don't know how to explain it. Alright, there we go. Trying to look around the house for a little bit of inspiration here. See if there's anything that, like I've already used, I didn't see in the crates that I can maybe try to find or whatever. I wish I could spare the window planners, but I only have just the one, and that was it, and that's being used. Because that would have worked well with your house. Alright, I think I got everything for now. Yeah, again, for now. Other than the fact that at the moment I only have one full stack of fence, so that's not complete yet. We'll take this stack over there. We'll see how it looks. If it looks good, if you like it, we'll come back and make more. Oh crap, there's yawning again. No, I'm still yawning. Stop the yawning. But anyways, yeah, so we'll check that, because I don't want to make more fence pieces if this doesn't work out. I'm only saying it because the distance around your house, I don't remember was that far. If it was farther, I'd totally just go ahead and make all of the fence pieces now, but yeah. Alright, anyways, are you ready for transport?
I'm ready.
We've definitely come a long way since the beginning of this game, since the beginning of Season 1. But it just drives me insane that out of all the stuff we have, it's like, why do I not have more spares? Oh, where are we at on time? Okay, we're doing pretty good. Also, would you eventually want the teleporter moved over to your house? Or near your house?
Yeah.
Alright, you figure that out before we leave here. Okay. So as for the fence, where would you put the fence? Okay, I can see on the side here, it could fit along like where I'm standing right now. But I don't know about the front, though. Unless we extended the entire thing by one. Or at least in
Yeah,
just...
we could do that.
Oh, yeah, you definitely got the room in the back. Okay, well, actually, I think all we need to do is just extend it by one in the front, actually. Everything else looks good, actually. Give me a second. Oops. Too close to the mic. Sorry. All you hear is click, 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 click. I mean, it's still here, but not as bad. Then we'll have to try to figure out how many fence pieces we'll need in total, because that'll take a while to build. Okay, you got... Oh, I have the fence pieces, I'm sorry. I was about to say, you have the fence pieces. No, okay, so let's see here. Okay, what do you think on this bit?
Oh, hold on, give me a second.
Oh. Whoops.
That looks nice.
How about over here?
Looks good.
Alright. Here, let's throw a bunch of stuff in this chest over here. Oh, I forgot to bring over extra chests for you. That's what I forgot to do. For crying out loud. Yeah, I'm gonna throw everything in this chest that you were originally pulling your blocks from. Now, okay, so I brought over 3 doors, 2 paintings of the one artwork, 2 paintings of the other artwork, a nightstand, 2 tables, 1 decorative box, which you can put inside one of the furniture pieces to have them get filled up so they don't look bare. Same thing with the books. And more books and more books and some decorative box with stuff with it. Some bottles together, bottle by itself. Some more, some packages. Again, you can use them by putting them in the furniture to, again, make it look like it has stuff, just like how it is with our main home. I got some pottery bowls here, basically your plates for your table. I got 2 chandeliers, which you can try and see what they look like on your ceiling. Of course, I got different furniture such as 2 classic bookcases, 2 classic cupboards, 1 classic wardrobe, and 1 classic dresser. And I believe that is it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so everything in there.
Okay.
Now, while you look through that... Oh, also, if you can throw... put the runestone blocks in that box, and I'll pull them out, and then work on your chimney after I count your blocks here. I'm doing this wrong. Unless what I do, since every one is 2 blocks, so let's take the total and then divide it by 2. Yeah, maybe that'll work. Okay, so 1, 2... You know what? If I bring over 60, it's a little bit over, but if I bring over 60, then we'll be fine. Because your total blocks, I think, if I count it right, was 95. And I think we would need... Oh, no, I'm sorry, not 60. 50. Yeah, sorry, 50. I don't know why I said 60. Yeah, but so if I bring up 50, we'll be fine. Ho, ho, ho. Alright, so Ross, don't go in the living room just yet. But whenever I say, then you can go in there and look. Okay, look towards your living room. Oh, 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 Merry Christmas.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Do you want the side piece here or not? I started with something, but then I kind of screwed up. So I could take them away if you want.
Oh, that's fine with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the kind of fireplace I want.
Yeah, because see, originally I was thinking like a 2D design, but then I thought, nah, I want it to go out to the roof. So then I thought of a 3D design, but here I did have to alter your house a little bit if you come outside with me. I did have to redo the wall here on both the lower and upper part to incorporate the chimney. Plus, I also had to lift it up pretty high so it looks decent from afar. Because at first I was like, maybe a block, but then I thought 2 blocks. Then I just kept going higher and higher, and I'm like, where's a good cutoff? And well, I don't know. I mean, we could still go higher or lower depending on what you want, but this is where I figured it would look the best, I guess. I don't know. So
That's perfect.
all right, good. Yeah, I just and I even put the floor as well. And I switched your floor so that it's doable instead of having it wood in there. Now, what we can do, since this is a bit of a Santa Claus chimney, so to speak, what we could do is whenever I can get some more fireplace thingies, we can either A, put them all 3 in the front, or B, put maybe 2 on each side, or C, okay, hold on, there was a C. Now I can't remember what it was. But anyways, we'll have to figure out something later on so you can have both your fire and still be able to use this as if you want to drop down if you want, you know. I wasn't going to touch the few that I missed on the inside, but screw it. I want to make this as professional as possible. So the entire inside of your chimney here will be completely runestone block. You'll find no wood in there whatsoever.
There, this should suffice for fire for the time being.
for now. And then when we come down, we'll burn our biscuits. Ah! My butt's on fire! What you can even do is on the sides here, you can even put some decoration stuff on the side of the chimney, kind of like say if it was like say Christmas or whatever, and you want to put some stockings up here. I know, granted, I know we don't have stockings, but I'm just giving you an idea. Like if you put some drinks or something up there, maybe some plates, or maybe like a plate and a drink. Sorry, plate and a bottle for Santa. Yeah, you got the milk and cookies. But no, I don't know what to tell you about that, other than the fact that... But it is designed, though, where you can... Even if you want to put it just on the lower spot where I was just standing, and then leave the upper part alone, that would be totally fun as well. Yeah, that way it gives you options. Okay, now all you need right here is a TV. Right there.
Yeah.
Alright, now so far, what do you feel like you need? What do you feel you like, that you want more of, and so and so?
I was thinking about, say, having something to put in between here.
If we do, you'd have to extend the benches out just a little wee bit, so you'd be able to walk between them. Because even if we... Well, unless you put... No, the only thing we'd be able to fit through here at the moment would be just that... Wait, did I hand you any of the benches?
Benches. You mean the plain wooden benches?
Yes, the ones that almost look like these couches, but they're not the couches. If you will, put one right in the center here. I just want to see.
Oh, seems I don't have one.
Oh, I must have... Oh, crap. That means I didn't give you any. Aw, shoot. I knew I was forgetting something. Biscuits. Well, here, let me just use this to give an example then. So, if we had something tiny, it would go like that, but the problem is that we don't have anything tiny that goes like this. Anything like that could go possibly in the middle would be a 2 wide, which would mean we'd have to pull this bench out one back, essentially. Good gosh, you run some kind of a local brewery here?
Maybe.
Oh! So that's where you're getting all your millions. I knew it. Alright, so the only thing I can recommend putting in the center here is if you put like that regular bench and just pretend that was like a footrest. But if you want like a table or something, even a mini table, then like I said, we'd have to move your couch. Let's see if I can get this. Your couch to here. And then put like something like that. So what do you think over here would work well? A single, like just the single bench that I forgot to give you, or a double, like a table or something?
Oh, I'd say a table.
Table. All right. So we'll have to keep the benches where they're at. Now, if you don't want this bench over this way, of course, we can just turn it and then have like the one bench against this wall, and then the other bench can go out as far as you want over here, versus clashing into the furniture over here. But that's up to you.
I'm sorry, I was busy mounting that picture.
Yeah, I saw
you.
You're busy flipping around. So, anyways, so in other words, we can either leave the benches, or sorry, the couches. We can leave the couches like this, which this couch here I'm standing on would kind of clash with this a little bit, but we could turn it if you want to scoot over here. And then this way, if we did it this way, you could literally pull this bench out as far as you wanted. Let me just do this. And then put this here, and then that. You can put it like that, or we can even pull out the whole thing entirely. Hang on. And put it, let's see, 1, 2, let's see if I move that over. You can even do it like a corner, okay? And then what you do is move the table over by 1, and then that way you have 2 blocks in between the benches. So what do you want? Do you want 1 block between the benches or 2 blocks between the benches? Or, sorry, couches.
Let's go for 1 block.
1 block between the couches. Got it. Alright, so give me a second. Just, again, showing options. And there.
Nice.
Now, do you want it away 1 block away from the wall on this side like it is, or do you want me to push up against the wall?
1 block away from the wall's fine.
Okay, dokie. We'll leave it like that then. I'll leave the, well, no, I don't need to leave the dirt blocks. We'll know what we want to do there. What do you want to do there? Also, if you need more things to put inside the furniture for the internal decoration, let me know, because I think I can find more stuff at home. I think even dupes of some stuff you can just throw in there just to fill up, like for example this bookcase. Oh, and actually in terms of the bookcase here, to make it more filled, what you want to do is you want to actually extend the stuff. So in other words, when you put something in, like say if you have 3 books, which I just separated on the bookshelf over here, you want to put like 1 in each slot. So I just separated the 3 stack and put it in like one in each spot there. Now as for the closed cupboards and stuff, well actually the floor cupboard, you don't really need to worry about putting anything in there. About the cupboard over here, you can put your own. Actually, no, that's a wardrobe. Yeah, that's a wardrobe. So that's for your own personal clothing and stuff. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about putting anything in here. Then of course your own personal stuff. In other words, I'm saying like we don't need to put anything in here to make it appear like, say, this piece here. Yeah, you can just put your own personal gear and stuff in these things, and yada 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 yada. Oh no, he's breaking down the house. Look out. Okay, you're not able to put the candles on the wall, are you? I don't think you can. Which, crap. Uh-oh, he's turning out the lights.
No, can't put them on.
Crap. Again, I wish we had more lanterns. Oh, I need to farm things. Whoa. Big sign. Oh, we can actually walk through it. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? Oh, actually, yeah, since you have this sign there now. I'll move the start point maybe there. I think might have to extend your bridge here just a notch. I don't know. Oh, as for your backyard, I'm thinking having the fence that goes around the house, having it go out one more block. So around the rest of your house would be 2 blocks away from your house, but the backyard would be 3 blocks away from your house, unless you want it to go all the way to the edge. Actually, yeah, that might even be more logical because duh.
Yeah, that's what
you have a backyard. Duh. Okay, so with me grabbing 50.
that's what I intended.
Yeah, I don't know why I even thought earlier. I don't. You know what? I'm not fully with it right now because I got a slight headache, and that's why I've kind of like been slowing down with my talking. I'm also trying to stay awake at the same time. So, yeah, I'm fighting a lot of things at the moment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If I get 50, we should be fine. Absolutely fine. Okay, then that means I don't even need these blocks back here. I just need to keep that 1 block in the front to line up the where I want the thing to start. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's right. About your outhouse. So essentially you'd have that in the back. Let's see here. Oh, I just noticed something with your windows. Some of your windows are inward and some of your windows are outward.
I gotta fix that.
I'll fix it for you so you can focus on the house. Let me ask you this way: do you want them? Well, actually, I think they look a little bit better whenever you have like they're more in, so that like you're out. So like from outside, it looks like there's a bit of a like here. If you see over here. But then again, I mean, it's up to you. We can either put them all like this, where it looks like it goes in a little bit, or we can put them all like this, where your inside has the. Well, you know what? It might work better for you if we put it like this one here, I guess, since you'll be more inside than outside. So so essentially, you want to put the window frame on the outside, essentially.
That is, if it'll actually let me do it.
Here, I'll pull one down and try it, see if it's giving me any trouble. Oh, you might be tilted. Hit the left directional button, or whatever it is that you rotate objects with.
There we go.
Okay, your main room is good. As for your other room, I think I just need to... Whoops. Got it. Ha 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 ha. Oh, wait, how did you... Oh, you must have had an extra one. Oh, okay. I'm like, how the heck did that get put up? I didn't put it up yet. Oh, gosh. I feel like it's stop being tired.
The chandeliers are actually a nice addition.
Oh, good. Finally a use for them. Yeah, because it was next to impossible to use them at home due to their length, size. Yeah, it just sucks. I just don't have that much to spare. Cause Crap, there's more yawning. Because good gosh, there's so much more you could do here. And yet, supplies, supplies, supplies is the things that we're missing. Uh-oh, he's got an axe. Look out. It's the Shining all over again. Oh, speaking of Shining, I just finally, like this past week, I think, a week and a half ago, I don't remember when now, I finally, after all these years, finally got to see The Shining. I've had it on DVD for a couple years now and just never got around to watching it. And whenever I learned about the movie Doctor Sleep, which is a sequel, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll watch The Shining whenever I go to watch Doctor Sleep. Well, you know what I mean. I mean, yeah, Shining first, then Doctor Sleep. But anyways, yeah, so I finally got to see The Shining. And then, of course, right afterwards, got to see Doctor Sleep. And wow. Just wow. And I won't say anything, you know, due to spoilers. I won't say a thing, but just wow. And more wow. Can I say wow enough? I don't think I've said wow enough. Wow. Take a shot every time you hear me say wow. Okay, anyways.
You know what I was thinking too?
Which is?
Have a second fireplace over here.
You know, it's so funny you said that, because earlier when I was standing here, I was thinking that, and I wasn't going to say anything, because I thought you had other plans for this room, you know, that we just haven't, you know, gotten the materials yet. But good gosh, it's just weird you said that, since again I was thinking that earlier. All right, here, I'll start working on that now. That way I can give you something to work on. So I'm going stir crazy over here. Which actually I might need more runestone blocks. Crap. That's a bit of a problem. Because I brought over 200, but I've used over 100 for the other one. Biscuits and fiddlesticks. Okay, where's the centerpiece? I'm gonna say there. Oops. Oh no, Ross is sleeping. Oops. I think I screwed up somewhere. Nope, we're good. However, I wonder if I should, like, not do the roof part for the second chimney, because it might look a little odd. I don't know. But yet we need the thing there, so... Well, it is shorter. It's definitely shorter than the other one because I ran out of blocks. So it is shorter. Not by much. Maybe just a block or two. Let's see here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Back. 1, 2, 3. Wait, it's by 2 blocks? You gotta be kidding me. Also, oh, I see on the roof where you have a little bit of a screw up. Okay. I need these. And I'm fixing your roof. Because, you know...
Wait. Before you do, I
Uh-oh.
want to see it.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I want to see what the problem is.
There it goes. Okay, I restored it back to how it was. Basically, what I was doing is that there's a 2 block here. All I was going to do is going to add 1 block along here, then 1 block along here, then basically just line it up. Yeah. Let's see, how many do you have on this side? 1. There we go. Your roof is fixed. It's like, what, you didn't know I did roofs too? But yeah, anyways, your second chimney, though, is shorter. And I hope I did it right. Oh, hold on. I forgot to get rid of my dirt. You got 1 more to go through. I'm trying to jump, so yeah, there you go.
There. Yeah.
Now you can burn Santa's biscuits when he comes down. He'll be like, ho, ho, ho! Then run straight out the house and plop into the snow. You know, I can't get over this version of the fireplace versus our home. Basically, you got the good version. I wanted to do this version back at home, but the problem is we didn't have the space. I couldn't actually create an open version, so I had to create the flat 2D version, and Well, a small flat 2D version, but yeah, you got such nice fireplaces here, and it's just
This is the kind of fireplace I would love to have in a house in real
yeah.
life as well.
Um,
Have massive fires in it.
if you give me a second, what the heck's going on here? Why does it look grayed out? That's weird. Whoops. Oh, that's right. This is in Minecraft. I can't do that. I was trying to put one piece of the item I was holding down, and it's like, no. This isn't Minecraft. You can't individually put them down. You have to split them and split them and split them and split them. Also, Ross, if you stand right there, don't move, and then watch this. Let's see if I can get it. There. Wood on the fireplace. Wah, wah, wah. Well, wood on fire in the fireplace, what I meant to say. Again, I'm not entirely with it at the moment because, again, headache and tired. Hate this. Where are we at time? Oh, hey, time-wise, we're actually good for the episode. So, basically, we can end whenever you feel you're ready. But no rush, no rush, no rush. I mean, if you have ideas you still want to pull off, do it now. Because it'll be a while before, we get back to this.
Nothing that I can think of at the moment.
Are you gonna set up the third door here?
Actually, I'm just gonna leave it as a doorway. I'm not gonna put a door here.
Okay, dokie. What else? 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 I don't know. I can't think. I'll be able to think next time. But yeah, I can look at something and be right now and be like, duh, just because of how out of it I am right now. Wow, I've become useless. No! How dare I become useless? Whoops.
I'm just happy with my new vacation home.
Yeah, see, originally you wanted to build one in Minecraft, but then, well, the problem happened, and then years happened, and then we never got back to it, and just ugh. And even if we got back to it right this very second, the problem is that thanks to that world generation issue, it's still, even though we fixed everything else, we didn't get to restore your original land, the one that we mapped out for your vacation home in that snowy mountain. It's gone. It's totally gone. I can't bring that back. I mean, there's literally no way. All because there was a glitch with the world generation whenever they updated the game, and it just totally wiped that area. Even though it shouldn't have, because we'd already been there. We'd already put stuff down, and yet it wasn't supposed to alter that, but yet somehow it did, and that's how we lost that. And it still irritates me to this day that happened. So yeah, so you didn't get to build your vacation home there, but at least you got to build it here. Now, if we can ever return to Minecraft, then yeah, hopefully we'll be able to someday, in a future season, be able to get you your vacation home, dream home in Minecraft. That'll be interesting, especially since we'll have more freedom there. Well, you'll have more freedom in terms of the building, the place, but sadly you have less freedoms in terms of interior design. I will say that's where this game is a little bit better. on just base items and stuff. Like here we have plates, we have chairs and stuff. Whereas there we have to improvise and use mine carts as chairs and just numerous things.
Not to mention, when you go out the door, you're greeted to this beautiful scenery and weather.
And then on the flip side, you go out the door and you're greeted with a fall. Okay, so real quick, where do you want your fence to start? I kind of put this block here as a maybe start it here. I could maybe move it over a hair because I wanted to move it away from your sign, and so that we can actually get up here. So, like, where do you think the fence should start? Should it start here? Should it start here? Where should it start?
Like right here where I'm standing.
Okay, so you want to have it a bit of a tight squeeze between the sign and the fence, like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know, I never even checked to see if that would even work. Hang on. Let's see, 2. Okay, well, it can work. I'll just have to move the, everything over by 1. Okay, that should work. Now, real quick, on the, if you come over here, the fence near the mailbox, I can push that over to the corner 1 block if you want, or I can leave it where it is. So we can either leave it here, or I can push it over here by moving this thing.
I'll just have it kept where it is.
Okay, dokie. Alright, anyways, is that it for your creative thinking for right now?
Yep.
Alright, so here's what we'll do. Let's head back home. And then... anyways, are you ready for transport?
I'm ready.
Okay, so we'll head back home. And... everything that you've picked up / I've given you will drop in the normal chest you normally drop your stuff in the basement. And then that way, of course, I can do an inventory check. And then next time we come back, which will be next episode 6, we'll figure out what you still need, what I need to make, what we need to farm, yada yada yada. We'll put a bit of a checklist. And then over time, I'll try to eventually farm / make / yada yada yada. Everything, and we'll eventually get your vacation home done. Eventually. Oh, there you are. Yeah, so you can just put everything in this one.
Alright, that's it.
Alright, here, if you can, pick a location where we're going to end, and then we will end this episode. On the back porch, looking at a yard that still needs to eventually get stuff in it. Yes. Eventually need to do something with that backyard. Don't know what. I'll figure it out someday. Just not right now, because I am tired. Okay, so anyways, like I said, next episode we will, do a little bit of an inventory check, or inventory checklist for what Ross needs, and just slowly over time try to build that stuff up. We may do a little bit more work on Ross's house in next episode. Not sure, can't promise that at the moment. But either way, you saw the progress. Wow, just wow on Ross's vacation home. But either way, what I will say, no matter what, I believe we should be able to get to it in the next episode, which is the next project, which is where we'll build a tunnel between our house and the NPC house, where all the NPCs are on the first island here. So that should definitely be next episode, hopefully, as long as nothing gets in the way. Yeah, so look forward to that. But after that, I don't know, because I know we should have some other projects, but I can't think offhand, so we'll just have to, you'll have to find out about them hopefully next episode, or maybe afterwards. But either way, yeah. But anyways, that of course is it for episode 5 of season 2 of Portal Knights, and we'll of course be back next time with episode 6. But anyways, again, that's it for this episode. So until next time, keep on gaming.